Number 5, I don't know how to pray. Oh, this is a big one for some people. Well, I don't know what to say when I pray. Talk to your father as if he's your father. Say what's on your mind. Tell him. And by the way, if you don't know how to pray, can I tell you, you're in good company. No one, absolutely no one was born a good prayer. No one was. Even the Pope did not pop out of his mom's belly and start going, I had to learn how to pray. You had to learn how to pray. Hey, let me take it to Luke 11. Luke 11, it says this: Jesus was praying in a certain place, and when he finished, one of his disciples came and said, Lord, teach us to pray. So they saw a prayer life in Jesus that they were inspired by, and they're like, Lord, teach us how to do that. And he does. Here's the deal. The giants of faith, Peter, James, John, Andrew, the giants of faith were at one point just like you who didn't know how to pray. They had to learn. And that's how life is about everything. If you think about it, everything that you do well, you had to learn. You weren't good at it from birth. Like, imagine if we treated everything else in your life like that. Like, you get up to get walking, then you fall, and your parents are like, well, I guess he's not just gonna be walking. He's just not gonna be a walker. It's just not his gift. You gotta try again. And some of you, this is why we do small groups, and we encourage you in small groups or life groups to pray in front of people. Because that'll teach you to pray. I remember when I was the youth pastor up in our Norwood location, and I would go to the pre-service prayer meeting, and everybody would be calling on God, these powerful prayer words, calling on God, and I'd be so intimidated to open my mouth and pray. And I went for weeks without praying. And finally, the Lord just kind of challenged me, just try it. And so I opened up my mouth, and I started praying out loud. And it wasn't that great. And I gotta also warn you, like, don't worry about how it feels coming out. It's not like the angels are up in heaven with scorecards being like, that's a 7.5 right there. We'll send this straight to the heavens right there, straight to the Father with that one. It's not an Olympic competition, friend. What I'm trying to tell you is you don't have to perform in prayer, but you learn how to pray the same way you learn how to walk and drive a car, doing it. So in small group, all the small group members and all the life group leaders, listen to me. This is your challenge this week. I want you to encourage your life group to pray. Everybody pray out loud in front of everybody else at this week's small group. This week's gonna be the emptiest life groups across Waters Church locations, isn't it? I'm not going this week. And you can do it. And sometimes, again, go back to, you don't have to pray long to pray strong. So maybe your prayer is, God, I just thank you that we're here today, and so far no one's died. Amen. Like, that could be a prayer. It's okay, but you gotta start trying it. Waters Church, let me just tell you, we're the church. We're the people of God. And all around us, voices on our television set, voices on the news station, voices on the radio, voices about everything. Everybody's speaking about something, everybody's sharing their opinion. We got a voice. But it's not our voice that changes the world, it's our prayers that change the world. Let our voice be heard in a world of nonsense voices so that our Father intervenes in our world and changes the environment. Amen? Speak it out.